And good morning to everyone. It is August the 4th, another Wednesday, and time for a few words from the pastor. Um, these days, I've certainly reminded us of the need to at least uh, get ourselves connected with some good news and to hear good news and to look around and to see the good news and inspiring stories that are happening all around us. We just have to take the time to notice them. I noticed, I read one story and I thought I'd share it with you today. And it's a sign of things that people can do that make a difference. Maybe they're not earth changing in and of themselves, but if they start and if people follow it, it can start a groundswell of moving in a direction we all need to move in. It's a story about a 50-year-old Israeli woman, a kindergarten teacher, a mother of three, who on her 50th birthday decided that instead of receiving a gift, she wanted to give a gift. Give a gift that would be meaningful in memory of the values of her beloved grandfather who had passed away 5 years before. Um, and the gift that she thought she wanted to give, she was determined to give actually, was the gift of one of her kidneys. And you say, well, that's a wonderful gift, and it is of itself. But this Israeli woman decided that she was going to give it to a 3-year-old boy, a Palestinian boy from the Gaza Strip. Now, we all know the political challenges that entails, and the constant battles and warfare and violence that has been a part of the lives of all of those people over there in that region. And so the political difficulties and the political reality um, seemingly would make something like that impossible. And it caused conflict. Certainly her choice and her decision caused conflict, even in her own family and among others in her country, let alone those in Palestine. But working through all of those political realities and using that with the help of a non-governmental organization based in Jerusalem, they were able to work through all of those uh, political entities and political challenges and use it as an opportunity to do a humanitarian service. And with even the father of the little boy, uh, to help raise his son's name on the list of donors, of recipients rather, decided to give a kidney to an Israeli woman, a 25-year-old Israeli woman. Now, this, as I said, after explaining to her family and the reasons why, and in memory of her grandfather and her grandfather's values, they all got on board with it, certainly. And whereas not everybody might, it is still a reality of what it takes, the courage it must have taken for this woman to extend herself, to give of herself to someone on the other side of the line, so to say. One of the thoughts I wanted to leave with us are the words that she spoke. She wanted to make sure that this 3-year-old knew what it took for her to give to him this courage, and she wanted to let him know that it takes courage sometimes to do the right thing. So she wrote this to the little boy before the surgery, which was in June of this year, just last month. You don't know me. You don't understand my language, and I don't understand yours. But soon we'll be very close because my kidney will be in your body. She wrote, I hope with all my heart that this surgery will succeed and you will live a long and healthy and meaningful life. Boy, that's courageous in and of itself, and a wonderful thought, certainly inspiring to me and hopefully inspiring to you, that whereas this act on her part might not change the political reality in the Mideast, might not change that reality, but what it can do is inspire others to follow in her footsteps. Not so much that everybody all of a sudden will be giving kidneys, although we see that happening, but doing an act of courage, an act of kindness, choosing peace instead of violence and war, choosing hope instead of despair and discouragement, choosing love instead of hatred, and intolerance. My prayer for us as we look ahead in our life is that we look at the wonderful gift that this woman gave and the courage it must have taken for her to do so, in the face of opposition of her family and of her countrymen, and the same with the little Palestinian boy and his father, and what it must have taken to receive the gift from an Israeli woman. It should be inspiring to you. You know, there's a song in New Orleans, you know, when the saints go marching in. We want to be counted in that number when the saints go marching in. Well, when we look at the world around us and we see all the nastiness in it, what side do we choose? Do we choose to be light, or do we choose to be a part of the darkness? Let's choose to be light and a light for others. Extend ourselves on behalf of someone other than ourselves. Let's go beyond the box that we've painted ourselves into. Let's be courageous in doing what we know we need to do, what our faith calls us to, you know, what our humanity calls us to be brothers and sisters one to each other. And as we do that, know that we build the kingdom today and prepare a place for ourselves in the kingdom that awaits all of us, I think, and I believe, in the forever yet to come. Mary, help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, help of Christians, pray for you.